Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm not going to be doing commentary over the gameplay. I'm just going to be listing a couple things about Godzilla MonsterVerse that I think are good about team battles, and something that I think for some reasons why it might not be as good at team battles. So first of all, some reasons that MonsterVerse Godzilla is good at team battles is it is primarily a ranger, which means it can range people, hit multiple targets. I think the special 2 tail attack really helps with this, and the special 3 beam, obviously, because those are 2 long range attacks. It's pretty obvious. So yeah, those 2 attacks are pretty good for ranging, but it does have some drawbacks because of the end lag of the 2 moves and special 3 range not being like incredible, but it's still pretty good. I find that if you press Alt and you're aiming in a certain direction, instead of having to aim the head, you can actually just aim the beam straight ahead by pressing Alt, because it locks your head in place, kind of like a mobile player, how they don't have head turn. I find it very useful to aim the beams. As you can see me hitting this Godzilla 2000 here, it was pretty easy to hit him with the head block instead of using the aim and having to center my camera towards the player. I think the only reason why people would actually benefit from using the head turn is to hit targets that are flying or in the water, which I do later on in the video. So some drawbacks of Godzilla MonsterVerse is fighting against multiple opponents. I feel like even in thermo mode, it's a bit difficult to kill more than one person, and that might just be me, or a skill issue, or whatever you guys want to say, but I've been playing this game for a pretty long time, so I might have a clue on what I'm doing. I'm not sure, that's up to you guys. Obviously I'm not the best out there. I know people that would easily beat me without me even doing any damage to them, but I find that it's fairly difficult to take on more than one person with MonsterVerse, unlike in Project Kaiju 3.0, where you could just turn into an atomic bomb and nuke everyone. So the thing is, as Thermo in Project Kaiju 4.0, you get no armor, and I feel like armor was such a huge part of Project Kaiju 3.0 Godzilla, because it balanced thermo mode, because obviously, yeah, you did less damage, but you also you had more like combos, because you could also combo with the V attack, and you could also get armor so you could fight against team players, which, you know, team battles is probably useful that you can fight more than one opponent. I think right now the strongest kaiju for team battle is probably Orga or MonsterVerse Godzilla, just because they're like 2 tanks that do a lot of damage, and realistically that's what you need. So it is going to be pretty good for team battles. Solo battles, obviously, Godzilla MonsterVerse is pretty good, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So yeah, besides the not being able to fight against teams, some of the drawbacks are the ultimate is pretty easily dodged, even in team battles. I guess if you use it in like a group, it might be easier, but overall it's not like super useful, because you can just walk away from it because it takes forever to charge up. I think I might have hit it 1 or 2 times in the entire recording, so that was nice. So yeah, I feel like those are really the only drawbacks. So let me talk about some strategies that I use to get the most out of my health and do the most damage. So some things that I did where I definitely used the special 1 attack to my advantage. I charged into crowds because of the armor it has on the early frames, and that usually let me single an opponent out and be able to 1v1 them, because as I said earlier, it's not the best for trying to fight multiple people unless you're like really ranging them. But of course you have to watch your stamina if you're doing that, and you're not that fast, so I feel like if your opponent was like a Zilla, they would easily be able to dodge you and catch up to you and, you know, do all that stuff. So another thing that I did was try and get a lot of combos off the special 1. Like after you would hit them, I would either go for a left click or a grab, because it's like one of those two. The grab has a lot of range, so I feel like it's a pretty viable option, while the left click can turn into more of a combo. Another thing that I did later in the video was I used the special one to chase people down, so that way if they were just running away, I could chase them down and maybe get them with my special 3 attack. But yeah, that's pretty much all the strategies that I use. Other than that, just play it how you normally would. Make sure to like conserve your health in your thermo mode, because that special 3 with thermo does 150 damage to whoever you're going with, and yeah, so it's pretty good to have. Another thing that I just want to say in this video, now that I'm rewatching it, is I actually suck at beam clashing. So if you guys are wondering why I'm like pretty good at the game, but beam clashing I just every time lose, even if it's to like a level 2, that's just because I like can't click at all. I know you sweaty Minecraft players are like pros at that, but I don't really do that too much. I didn't play a whole lot of Minecraft where I had to click super fast, so. And I'm also gonna just mention this because maybe a couple people don't know. Auto clicking is a bannable offense, or it's a temporary ban, but it's still probably something you shouldn't do. So just wanted to put that out there, but I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself, and then you guys can decide if or how good Godzilla MonsterVerse actually is. So yeah, this is it for the commentary. I will see you guys in the next video.